Just watched the epilogue Floyd Mayweather, Andre Berto. I enjoyed this one. This was by far the best one. I'm just upset that it was too short. Man, I wanted it to be an hour. Man, this one could have been 2 hours. I would have loved to see what they left on the in the editing floor. Uh, what was really moving, as you all know, was the actually the commercial that led up to the epilogue. Man, if that didn't move you when Floyd was in the corner heading out for the 12th round, and he and his father was talking, and that was really one of the finer moments probably of Floyd Mayweather in terms of humanizing him. You know, because he's this polarizing figure that has all the money in the world, the best fight in the world, has all the beautiful women, everything you have is external and mostly inanimate objects. Well, money is not an inanimate object if you value it. But I really enjoyed this. Again, I'll say it again. I wish it was at least an hour long. Hopefully they do something else, and maybe we can get it. But it sucks when Floyd is finally letting you in, and the credits start rolling. You know, when he said when Jim Gray asked him, "You want to be liked?" I wish they would have showed like the conversation with his father, if he had conversations with his kids, his baby mother, his training team. I wish they would have interviewed Virgil Hunter. I wish they would have did an interview with Andre Berto. You know, sat down and really spoke to him. So many different factors. You know what I mean? I wish they would have had the media come in. Dan Raphael doesn't like Floyd Mayweather too much, but he works for ESPN. But still, I wish they would have just summarized or capsulated Floyd Mayweather's career. It would have been awesome. And love him or hate him, I know some of you guys still going to say this, but he's a big person in the sport of boxing, just in terms of his presence. And he also should be partly accredited with, Sean Porter making $1.5 million in the last couple of fights, and he's made over $1 million. Andre Berto making $4 million. I mean, that's a hell of an accomplishment. And Berto said in an interview that he gets part of the pay-per-view, so he did a great job. And again, I just wish the epilogue was way longer than what it was. I'm excited to see what Showtime is going to do. Are they going to do a docu-series on Floyd Mayweather? It needs to be done. I'm not sure if that's in a contract or if Floyd owns the right to his own documentary, because you can sell it to any network for 8 figures easily, and you can run that thing into the ground and get people to sponsors and stuff to fill in the commercial space. So let me know what you guys thought of that. I'm really curious to let you know what you guys thought of that epilogue. And love him or hate Floyd Mayweather, will you be honest and say that he's a huge part of the boxing landscape today? And it's you get kind of tingly knowing that that was Floyd's last fight. I do strongly believe he's coming back, but just to see them exit left and how he responds to it, Showtime didn't do enough. They didn't follow him enough or ask questions throughout. I would have loved it, man. The round table with Roger, Floyd Sr., Floyd Jr., even the Great Wall. I mean, they rarely get interviewed in terms on a big level. I've interviewed them, and all the YouTube channels have interviewed him, but not in that type of setting. They'll never get that moment back when everyone believes this is Floyd's last fight, and they're carrying it out as if it is Floyd's last fight. But MGM title sponsors, they'll come up with a $125–150 million for him to fight his next fight, because the new MGM opens up in April, and obviously Money May fights in May. So I I I stand by. I believe he'll fight the winner of Cotto Canelo. I believe he'll fight the winner of Cotto Canelo. And I actually thought Canelo was going to be his 49th fight. I said that a while back. Actually, I was talking to Dante about that a while ago. I said I had some intel. He wanted to fight Pacquiao, and then he wanted a rematch with Canelo. That's why he saved him in the last half of that fight, because he could have put some damage on Canelo, because Canelo's footwork was way too slow, and he had no counterpunching windows were open against Floyd. So Floyd could have literally teed. If you watch that fight, the second half of that fight, Floyd could have left a great impression on Canelo and stamped him. And but he spared the rod in that fight. If you're honest with yourself, you'll definitely see that. Robert Guerrero was the same way. He could did anything he wanted with Robert Guerrero. Maidana was probably the only one where he had problems with. And Cotto, the second half of that fight was pretty tough. He dominated. Although Floyd dominated Cotto, it was a real offensive fight. It's kind of like a football game. You're winning 49-35. You still won by 2 touchdowns, but you know, a turnover at the end of the first half, and the 4th and 1 you didn't get in the third quarter. You know, something like that. But I enjoyed the epilogue. I'm looking forward to if Showtime is going to do a docu-series, which I suggest they do it right now. You know, while Floyd is hot, and we have the novice fans still attached to Floyd Mayweather, and the smart thing what Showtime would do, when what they didn't do, is who's next. I didn't see Deontay Wilder. I didn't see Keith Thurman in this, but you need to hand off that audience to someone else. You know, Deontay Wilder, since Deontay Wilder fights on Showtime, and I intentionally didn't use or didn't say Adrian Broner, because you know he's more Zab Judah than Floyd Mayweather. So Deontay Wilder would be the leading candidate for that. I'm shocked that they didn't try and bring this guy in, because he is a WBC heavyweight champion and he fights this upcoming Saturday. That would have been a great way, you know, to transfer an audience and get people excited. You know, just a side conversation, intentional side conversation, like product placement when you see in sporting events, when you see like American Idol holding their Coca-Cola cups. Deontay Wilder comes in the dressing room and says, "Oh, the WBC heavyweight champion of the world. Oh, you fight next Saturday on Showtime." Something like that, you know what I mean? How does it feel to be king of the world? You know, just have him come in the locker room or the day before, you know, something like that, being Floyd Mayweather's presence. That way the novice audience know who he is, because even non-boxing fans will watch the All Access and Epilogue and all this. So let me know what you guys thought. Barbershop Conversations. Again, I appreciate you guys' support, and I look forward to bringing you guys some more boxing content, and football content is coming soon. I'll let you guys know the games I picked, the games I bet on, and we'll go from there. Hopefully, I can help you guys win some money. Appreciate you guys' support, and since it's Sunday, go Giants. Thanks, guys. Peace.